everybody, and welcome back to Crimson Knight Gaming. I am Crimson Knight, and this is where I do the gaming. Oops, hold on. Sorry. Bear with me a second. OBS is arguing. There we go. I think that fixes it. And there's the game, and yeah. Okay. So, sorry about that. We've been, I've been doing some settings fuckery trying to get some stuff to work correctly yesterday, and apparently I screwed over something that I didn't realize I'd screwed over. So, oh well. Anyway, so the we're going to be getting back into Dishonored 2 in here in just a second. But before we properly do that, there's some housekeeping items that I need to take care of. First off, I need to make sure I sound okay. So, like, I know right now you can hear me just fine, but the settings I messed with might affect the game sound. So I need to fight with my phone for a second. I need to check my stream audio in just a moment and make sure that everything is audible properly. So yeah, but before we do that, Linktree, check it out. It's fine. It'll be where you find links to my socials and Discord and all the places. Basically, everywhere you can find me and help me and support me and join me for ridiculousness and whatnot are all available up in that Linktree. Check it out, please. It'd be really cool if you did. You don't have to, but it'd be really cool if you did. Anyway, so enough of that. Let's so we're gonna pop into the tutorial first. So okay, first off, I'm gonna mute my microphone because that way you guys don't get any audio feedback. Yes, let's start the tutorial, please. But yeah, I'm gonna mute my microphone and we'll see what happens essentially. All right. Muting microphone.
I remember training with my father in the years after the rat plague. Someday, he said, our enemies will come for you. remember training with my father in the years after the rat plague. Someday, he said. Enemies will come for you. I remember training with my father in the years after the rat plague.
Okay, there we go. So basically, I had to make some changes to stuff, and that's resulted in possibly my games coming through OBS way too quiet. Um, and so essentially, I'm fixing that. I need to go through and alter my volume for games now. Basically, I'd had it really low because they were coming through pretty loudly previously, but or at least I felt like they were coming through loudly. But yeah. Anyway, alrighty. Let's actually get to the gameplay now, shall we? Oh wait, shoot. There is actually one thing I need to check. Hold on. Sorry. Fuck. Sorry. When I was messing with this, it was like 4 a.m. So, oh, come on. Why are you not doing what I'm telling you to do? Thank you. God damn. All right. Okay. Bidub. I'm gonna be muting me again here in just a second.
I remember training with my father in the years after the rat plague. Someday, he said, our enemies will come for you. The sounds and smells of Dunwall never change much. This is my city. What training regimen does Father have in store for me today?
All right, Majesty. Let's see what you can do.
That is fucking awesome. I'm so proud or so happy with myself. Okay. So there we go. Sorry, just having to unmute some streamers so that they can actually count my vote. Not my vote, my view. That's the word. So basically one of the things I had to do was I realized that I was not getting surround sound. Both my headset and my actual speakers are surround sound stuff. And to that end, I suddenly realized that I was not getting surround sound audio either in my surround sound headset or my surround sound speakers. And so I had to test that and figure out why. That then led to what happened on Wednesday, which was the surround sound audio from Rainbow Six Siege not coming through stream loudly, not coming through stream enough. Hey, thank you for the raid. Thank you. Oh, you came from Dishonored 2 as well. Awesome. We were just about to get into it. I was blabbering a little bit, but we're just about to get into it. Continue is the button I meant to click. But yeah, basically I had some audio stuff and I got it sorted out. We're good. And I just wanted to test it because when I was doing this last night, it was like 4 a.m. and I was tired, so I could not finish it. So we're good now. All right, we've rescued Sokolov. We've defeated Jindosh. You played just a little. Where are you at in the game?
You did it. How is he? He's frail and wounded, but he'll recover. I didn't think it was possible. You must have a story to tell.
Oh, the way she's cuddling him.
Ship. Let's go then.
Hey! Finish entire mission without being spotted. Awesome. Alright, civilians killed 0. Hostiles killed 0. Total killed 0. Didn't kill anybody. Got merciful. Hell yeah. 7 of the bodies I left unconscious got detected. That's fine. But I myself was never detected. Very nice. This is my first time playing. I chose Emily, as you can see. We just finished Jindosh and rescued Anton Sokolov from him. Oh, I missed a couple paintings. Shame. I thought I did pretty good in finding them all. Oh well. I got everything else though. You're killing everybody. You're going, hey, hi Chaos. Gotcha. I mean, fair. Do what you gotta. I love stealth gameplay in games. Another one of my favorite game series is Assassin's Creed, and I love the whole you never see me coming. Like that's my gameplay shtick. If it lets me do stealth, I'm doing stealth. Another strange visit. I've awakened with a strange feeling. I mean, fair. That is very fair. That is a hell of a way of doing things. Washing basin. Anything? Oh, no powers. Okay. We have read that. My journal's not here to write in. Conan guitar. Nothing else to interact with. Let's drink some water. That's fair. Stealth is not for everybody. And there are absolutely days where I full on fail at it. But you know, so be it. It does require a specific kind of patience. The skill issue, I mean a little bit, but like also at the same time, don't feel down on yourself about it, because it's also very much a skill to be aggro in your face and successfully, you know? Like, it takes skills to do both. Tear up with the best of them? Hell yeah, you do. Like, I don't know you, and I haven't seen your stuff, but hell yeah, you do. Yeah! Oh, wait, hold on. Where did I put the... There, I put the... Sorry, I had to briefly disconnect my, my mouse. Hey, thanks for the follow! Oh. Some shit happened here. You know what? Screw that. I'm going back to bed. Sorry, hold on. I need to do something on Discord. There we go. I try to be funny. Sometimes I fail. Sometimes I'm not in the mood for funny, you know. But I try. You know, and that's all you can really do sometimes, you know, is just try. All right, let's go through this. My mouse feels really sensitive. Hold on. Mouse is feeling really sensitive. I checked my mouse settings a second ago. Let's see here. Controls maybe? Wait, do I have auto aim on? No, I shouldn't. There we go. There we go. Auto aim is off. I was looking at the gamepad, not the, yeah. It's easier when people chat, absolutely. Yeah, there's definitely a hole you can fall down if you don't have people in chat. Usually what I try to do, not saying that this is for everybody, but it's just what I try to do, is I try to essentially joke with the game, if that makes sense. Like, basically my thought is if I can make myself smile or laugh, then that's all that really matters, you know? Again, I'm not saying that's something you should try or anything like that. I'm just saying that's just my view on it. But even the truth of the matter is that even then, sometimes you're just kind of not in the right headspace to be funny, you know? But yeah, I do try to be funny. I like making people smile. Like here, I know for a fact that I intentionally put this at 100% even though I have auto aim turned off. Because of the cognitive dissonance between that. Anyway, let's leave it on toggle. Sensitivity in here feels fine.
But somehow different this time.
Whatever. It's a tree. It's a lovely tree.
Surprised I can pull you into this place?
Not really.
The outsider marked me long ago. I made you flee your precious tower and turned your father into cold stone. How difficult for
It's a good creamery.
But when I was young, sweet Jessamine and I were close as sisters, sharing a secret. Emperor Coldwin had another daughter, born in shame to a kitchen maid.
Am I dreaming? If not, how is Delilah doing this?
I mean, I have a theory based off of the DLC from the first game, but we'll see. Awesome. Yeah, go do what you gotta do. Thank you for popping in. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the raid. I hope you have a good rest of your day or your night or whatever's ahead of you. Thanks for popping in.
But I want to come to court like Jessamine.
I told you when you're older. Perhaps next year.
You said that last year. Jessamine's younger than me, and she's in court every day.
Business, well, it's complicated. You'll understand someday.
What did I do? I'll be good. I swear.
Next year, I promise.
All right. Oh, don't fall into the void there, dear.
During the day, Jessamine and I played games in the tower. But at night, I'd go back to the servants' quarters to cockroaches and thin gruel. Emperor Daddy would visit and tell me if I was good. Next year, I'd be old enough to come to court to be a princess. Then one day, pretty Jessamine broke something worth a fortune, and the spy master caught us. She claimed I did it, and he whipped me in the garden house until I bled. My mother lost her kitchen job, and that night we were out on the streets with no place to sleep. I didn't break it.
Would you like to tell me who did?
We were just playing.
Young lady Jessie, what is your account?
It was her. Delilah's line. She broke it. Mother and I saw the nastiest parts of Dunwall, ending up in debtor's prison. Jessamine died quick on an assassin's blade, but my mother lingered for weeks after a fat guard broke her jaw. They threw me out when she died. I looked up at the lights of Dunwall Tower and swore revenge. Washing bedsheets in a brothel, I painted on the side, until Anton Sokolov took me as a student. That's the polite word for it. I was crafty even before the outsider marked me, and survived the worst the Empire could offer. Now it's your turn. My mother's sick. She needs help.
Your mother kicked off while you were out begging. She's another bag of bones now, girl.
What? No!
Her sentence is served and she'll be tossed out with the others. You can't stay here anymore.
Damn. Nah, I don't want to return yet. I mean, what if I just... Yay! Game over. No. All right, fine. I guess I will.
Hard to know whether my dear old aunt is telling the truth or not.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I believe her or not. Because, I mean, the story is plausible. And at least potentially has some kernel of truth. I.e., Delilah growing up with Jessamine. And it's also possible she believes she's telling the truth. In other words, maybe she was told that the Emperor was her father, but he's not, kind of a thing, you know? Hard to know. Anyway, meet with Megan and Anton to discuss the next steps in your effort to take down Delilah.
When I was young, the Loyalist conspiracy that kidnapped me also took Anton Sokolov. They brought him to the pub where I was being held and locked him in a cage meant for dogs. And you know what? Sokolov laughed at them.
He did, I remember.
He taught me lessons and told me funny stories. He seemed immortal. His mind shaped our age. That's changed. The old man I rescued doesn't talk much. He eats what we give him, groans in his sleep, coughs out blood. I thought he'd tell me the secret to defeating Delilah and saving the Empire. I'm not even sure he knows where he is.
Poor man. He's been through a lot.
Even in the void, if only I could do more.
Mother? That wasn't a dream, was it?
Am I to blame for Delilah's bitterness?
No. She's the one who orchestrated the coup.
Our decisions have weight. I feel my time drawing to an end soon.
Oh. It's something I should say to your face, but that's hard for me. Thank you for what you did, bringing Anton back. What would I have done without him puttering around the ship, mumbling and stroking his greasy beard? I wanted to find him on my own, but hearing what you went through, I'm impressed. Anyway, enjoy this bottle from the captain's reserve. Good stuff I got from an aristocrat. Wanting quick passage out of Karnaca a while back. You'll need it now that Anton is back, if you want to sleep. Snoring cut straight through the bulkheads. Well, we'll just put it over here on the bed. Alright. Let's oh, she's collecting mementos. That's awesome. Cause that's one of the heads of the robots. And I forget what that is. Oh, that's probably a guard from the Addermeyer place. Yeah. Okay. Sokolov is safe. I rescued Sokolov. The man spent years serving my family, educating me in both intellectual subjects and body humor. And now a small part of... sorry, I lost my spot. And now a small part of what I owe him has been repaid. I'm just sorry I can't offer him more comfortable accommodations. The dreadful whale, dank and cramped as it is our home for now. He's been living here with Megan for years, but in his current condition, I wish we could make him more comfortable. I was able to stop Kieran Jindosh. His weaponized mind won't be a threat now. His thoughts scattered and his memories destroyed. By his own device, no less. When Sokolov is feeling better, maybe he'll have an opinion on whether I did the right thing or not by not killing Jindosh outright. Anyway, it's a relief to know the last Clockwork soldiers remaining in the Empire are the only ones there will ever be. I dreamed of Delilah Copperspoon. No, this was more than a dream. I was in the void. Somehow Delilah brought me there. I don't know if she was showing me the true past or a fabrication. She spoke of my grandfather, Emperor Uhorn, Jacob Caldwin. Uhorn Jacob Caldwin. Jeez, these names, I love them. History says he was a man of honor who served his people, but Delilah showed me all his promises unfulfilled, all those easy lies. And she showed me my mother, Jessamine, as I never imagined her, spoiled and petty, entitled, and finally a great injustice. Delilah's mother dying in a debtor's prison. I have so many questions, but how do I sort the truth from the lies? Yeah, that's like I said. There may be kernels of truth in there, but also, even if she doesn't think she's lying, everything is from a certain point of view, kind of a thing, you know? Like, Delilah, even now as an adult with all her powers, Delilah has no idea what's going on in other people's minds. Like, she's sure she has some stuff that might allow her to read them or something like that. I don't know what all her powers are, but there's no way she will ever truly know what's going on in the minds of everyone around her at any given point in time. And especially when she was a kid, like, she doesn't know what was going on in the Emperor's mind when he was telling her maybe next year, you know, assuming that she was telling the truth on that. We don't know what was going on in Jessamine's mind when she blamed Delilah for breaking the thing. We don't know what was going, like, we don't know any of that. All we know is, we don't even know if her mother told, like, what her mother was thinking when she was telling her stuff, you know? Like, all we know is what Delilah thinks she knows, believes she knows to be true. And I'm not saying she was not treated badly. She absolutely was. Assuming she's telling the truth. But I don't know. I'm just saying, even if she's telling the truth, grain of salt, you know? Okay.
Push out into the harsh world. You are alone, but for a few allies.
I just saw a rat. Go this way. All right, let's go talk to what's her name?
You cannot see me. I am here and not here when you call to me.
Making better progress than I would have expected.
It's as if she's emerged from a long, black dream.
Hypatia, that's right. Dr. Hypatia. That's her name.
Good to see you're still with us. Thank you for helping, Anton.
Sokolov's not the only one making a rapid recovery. I'll be good enough to leave soon. There's a lot to do. Of course, unless the Duke falls, he'll undo my best efforts here.
Then we'll have to make sure Duke Luca Abel doesn't overstay his welcome.
Karnaka's key leaders are flawed, for certain. After all this is settled with the Duke, and the time of the coup has passed, whichever ones are left standing could change things here. Consider that, as you come face to face with the Duke's remaining associates.
I appreciate your thoughts on the matter, Alexandria.
Yeah, she said she was recovering. Amazing what happens when you're not being constantly poisoned.
I wish there was something I could remember to help in your efforts.
It's okay.
Megan is worried that someone will see us coming and going. I might depart soon.
Fair.
Anton and I are both in your debt.
All right. All right. Mission says to go to the galley. Here's Megan.
Restless mind and an empty heart, perhaps. Jindosh would have snuffed me out as soon as he got bored. I appreciate what Emily did for me, freeing me from that place.
I searched for you, Anton. I would have found you.
I knew you'd try, Megan. They kept me going after they gave me to Jindosh.
Either way, you're back now. I'm glad.
I don't see a to-do list this time, which is interesting. Oh, nighttime. Any loot? Nothing? Nothing that I have that I haven't already gotten, I think. Yeah, nothing's up there. Alright. I'm gonna save and try something stupid. Or something probably stupid. It's not this one, it's this one. Go on. Nothing on that. All right. Oh, I just. Huh. Well, whatever. My thoughts start here and there. I'm at the whim of my aging brain. I smell an orange and it triggers a memory. All at once, I am back at a boy back in school, suffering under the cruelty of Professor Oliphant. Her horrible wigs and the smell of old wool. The wool reminds me of my suits. I used to have them custom made. The suits remind me that I was once a man of position. And then I am thinking of my own cruelties, terrible deeds performed in the name of science, progress, or profit. And then I am flooded with regrets and guilt. But then just as suddenly I am hungry or thinking about my knees or a nap. And if I could quiet my mind and apply myself to a task, say painting, like today, it is of little use. I find it odd that at a time when I thought I might enjoy some rest and expand on my paintings, that my eyes are not as sharp as they need to be. And my hands quiver unexpectedly. The smell of the paints assaults my nose and muddles my thoughts. Did they always smell so? Still, I began work on a canvas. I have no name of it yet.
Delilah Copperspoon, or is it Caldwin?
Just okay. Reflection on my journey. I've read that. Hey,
the
Anton.
Empress has risen.
A book on bone charms.
Sleep, I hope. Nothing like the pillows at Dunwall Tower, made of goose feathers.
Sit down when you want to talk.
Trip to the markets. Megan, I've thought of a few things I need when you go to Karnaca. I'd get them myself, but you know what it's like for these old bones to walk so far. I need a smaller shirt. Seems everything I own falls off me now. And you're right, I suppose I need some soap and a good hair tonic for my beard and what's left around the sides of my skull. You liked the Tivian stew I made last week, so if you'd like to have that again, get a lamb if we can afford it. If not, don't worry, my appetite isn't what it used to be. A bit of bread and a few shrimp will get me through most days, and don't forget the wine. If that's not too much, I could use more paints. If that's not too much, I could use more paints. I'm out of cerulean, ochre, and ultramarine. Temporary closure of conservatory. Dear patrons, due to an alarming increase in the mite population, and with the full knowledge and approval of Duke of Bell himself, the Royal Conservatory will remain closed for the foreseeable future. Our apologies.
One of the more elaborate structures in Karnaca, closed to the public. More of the Duke's questionable rulership.
The Royal Conservatory.
The Royal Conservatory. This place was commissioned by my grandfather in my grandmother's name. Anton, when I brought you back, you could barely speak. But it's been 3 days.
They tortured him. His body is covered with bruises.
Delilah has the throne, and my father is missing. This is Anton Sokolov, the greatest mind in the Empire.
No, Emily. Megan is right. I can make electricity move from one side of the room to the other, but Delilah is beyond my understanding. When I came to Sarkonos, I meant to leave everything behind. But when the assassination started, I couldn't ignore it. By the time Megan and I connected the murders to the Duke, it was too late. The Crown Killer came for me.
Well,
It kept me alive from my knowledge that I saw things. Jindosh often had a visitor, Brianna Ashworth.
She's the curator of the Royal Conservatory.
Yes, Ashworth is dangerous, as obsessed with the occult as Delilah. Apparently, she's working on a device called the Oraculum.
There's more to her than either of you know.
If Ashworth is one of Delilah's lieutenants, I need to eliminate her. Who knows what this device is capable of, or what she's up to.
There's a spark in your eyes. Something other than hate, which surprises me given all that's happened. Maybe I should begin a series of bloodfly-related sketches. Infested corpses and the like. I've never paid a visit to the Royal Conservatory, but allegedly it has a number of unique pieces. The familiar creaks and groans of the dreadful whale. I lie awake listening, just to remind myself I'm safe again.
oh, buddy.
It'll be good to see the Royal Conservatory, even if it's closed to the public.
Let's put the sword away.
Meet me at the skiff when you want to set out for the Royal Conservatory. Ashworth has an interest in the occult. That's a snotty way to put it. In another life, you might be facing me along with her.
Ooh. Okay. Wait, does that mean she's connected to Dowd? Or does that mean that she's who you went to after you left Dowd?
Head to the skiff when you're ready, Empress. Delilah's cult must be thrilled she's got the throne, but she wouldn't piss on them if they were on fire.
Anything else to interact with? I didn't go down here. There are no rats on the dreadful well. And the bulks are paved with cheese. Wait. There are no cats in America.
Medicinal supplies are low. I might have to go out for extract of blood ox liver and some leche thistle seeds.
Dear Dr. Hypatia, I couldn't be happier about the news you gave me. The people here in Dust District desperately need someone like you. I understand that you cannot see patients in Addermire anymore, and that it's too dangerous to go back to your apartment. I'll arrange something. We'll find you a safe place to hide and give free consultations as you suggested. I'll send word about it via the Miners Family Committee and some friends I have at the Silver Spike newspaper. Welcome back to the city. Aww.
If I don't see you again, you've got my ongoing gratitude. I'll make up some more medicines for Sokolov. Take care of yourself. You're in a position to change things.
She's right. Come on. There we go. The dreadful whale. Brianna Ashworth is my next target. Brianna Ashworth, I only know her by her reputation. Born to the Dunwall aristocracy, she's a sculptor and the curator of the Royal Conservatory in Karnaca. One of Delilah's lieutenants, maybe her closest confidant. They share a taste for the occult, which while being held, Sokolov overheard conversations, about a strange device being constructed under Ashworth's supervision. The Oraculum, something more convoluted than clockwork killing machines, but every bit as dangerous, no doubt. I think an after-hours visit to the conservatory will give me the answers I need. All right.
We'll take the skiff. I don't want to bring the dreadful whale any closer than we have to. There is a small dock in Syria Gardens, close to the conservatory. That's as far as I can take you. Ready to go?
Yes.
Yes, let's go.
While held captive, Anton Sokolov learned the identity of one of Delilah's chief allies, Brianna Ashworth, an architect of the coup that took the throne in Dunwall. Ashworth is powerful and full of secrets. She is building a mysterious device for Delilah. Brianna Ashworth must be eliminated.
There will be a Grand Guard presence outside the Royal Conservatory. Inside, be prepared for anything. Ashworth runs with an eclectic crowd. They'll be the real danger.
Someday I'd like to know more about how you met Ashworth.
I know you would. Trust me. Ashworth is important to Delilah. Which brings up something else. You might be able to exploit the Abbey of the Everyman in removing Ashworth from play. Turns out the Vice Overseer in Karnaca has been watching Ashworth from a hidden outpost near the Royal Conservatory. Check it out first if you want more options. Remember, if she's still working with Delilah. Ashworth is a grave threat.
Thanks, man. See you soon.
Okay. Alarm clock. Tap. Oops. I mean, I kind of meant to do that, but not really.
Push out into the harsh world. You are alone, but for a few hours. There will come a time when we must part. I only tell you this in the hope to make easier our farewells.
Say there's someone on the prowl.
Well, as the person on the prowl, I don't think you have anything to worry about as long as you don't piss me off. Alright, what happens if I just...
I used to work in the mines. Don't recommend it. Kiss.
What happens if I step foot on your boat? Silver Spike. Palaces don't make kings. Read further at your own peril, my friends, for the truth is a dangerous thing. Any inbred highborn, or even the luckiest commoner, can wind up living in a mighty tower with a fancy title before their name. Those we consider to be made of finer material are in fact just as rough cut as the rest of us, guided by irrational terror and petty grievance. Did Jessamine Caldwin deserve our respect, or did she deserve the knife? Was the former Duke Theodonis Abel a fine ruler, as some say? Well, good readers, that depends on your perspective. Are you the craftsman struggling to profit on your fine cabinets, or are you the woodsman selling your lumber for the highest price? Maybe, again, you're the local lawkeeper applying a tax to the woodcutting or the sale of the furniture. Truth is a variable. Consider Emily Caldwin and of her infamous father, royal protector Corvo Attano. How did the empire fare beneath them, good or ill? And now, as Delilah, painter, and some say a cult figure, what will her time as empress bring you and me down on the streets? None of the snots living in the palace know anything about the Dust District. Even Lord Corvo Attano, despite being born here, would he recognize the place now? And would we recognize him?
Go away. You've been warned. First one to admit I'm scared, and then I said it. I'm scared. Something's up.
Hmm.
For once, I told her 1,000 times, it ain't my job to check on the grinders. Sometimes I think she's deaf on purpose.
It's not my job to clean up.
Can I go under? No.
So hungry. Might be time to spring for interesting getup you have there, covering your face. You should have seen this place 10 years ago.
What was 10 years ago? Can I talk to
If you're
you?
looking for trouble, you're gonna find it.
You left your thing on your belt, my man.
I don't like your face.
Between the flies and the filth,
Fix it.
it's getting hard to breathe around here.
What do you want? Step back.
I'm stepped back.
What's
I
wrong
haven't seen
with
the
this?
kids in 2 years.
We don't want you. Don't get any closer.
Oh, I forgot to look to see where my next bone charm and stuff is. There's a rune over there. Bone charm, runes plural. Okay. Let's go there first.
If we should become parted someday, remember that I know exactly who you are, and that I treasure you.
Oh. Well, there's a dead body there, so we're gonna leave him alone. Can't loot it, right? Right, okay. Nothing? Are you coming over here? You're coming over here. Shit.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
This is already off to a great start, guys. I love this. Love this for me.
Nothing then.
By the way, mine collapses, numerous casualties. Mines are managed by the Grand Palace. Stay asleep, lady. Hold on 1 second. All right, just a sec. My mouse is really not behaving itself. Okay, I think I've got it sorted now.
Could be a storm coming in. The one who has to gather moss under a full moon. Seems like whenever it involves missing sleep, they always send me.
Arrow witch.
Throat feels a little scratchy. Maybe some steeped porridge and chamomile will do the trick.
There are 2 witches back here. Good to know. Oh, shut the door on my face. Oh, nothing. You know what, I'll just go out the way I came in. Out. Please, thank you. Can I close the... No? Okay. Can I go out though? No. I may have to go up and over somehow.
A mere favorite when she sees what I can do with a bit of cat fur and a bone from a drowned man's leg.
All right, so. Regen. Oh. Saving. Don't fall. All right, so what we got here? Could go to there. There's some stuff there I can see. Whereas if I go this way, what's around here? Guard. Okay. Well, wellity. That's a big tree. The witches are somewhere down there. Ow. There's one. Okay. Silver cigarette case. Leave Karnaca. Repollo. When you receive my letter, I want you to pack a bag promptly. Leave within the hour of reading this and stop worrying about all the terrible business in Karnaca. Stay with me in Sagunto for a month or two, and I'll feed you until you're fat. We'll have an excuse to shop once a week to get you nice things in larger sizes. You know, I bought a dozen of those fancy rugs from the Weaver's Market. If you'll join me at my tiny manor, we'll put them to good use. I mean...
For all anyone knows, I'm the favorite. And why not?
Once I told her 1,000 times. You have to learn the words and say them just right. Otherwise the spell won't work, no matter how many loose feathers you've gathered.
So there seems to only be two?
When else? No good otherwise.
Yeah, there's only the two. That's okay. Close enough. I should have just shot him with the trank dart, but... Courtyard gate key needed. Okay. There we go.
Did anyone ever find out what happened to Pearlton and Lieutenant Culvers?
They probably ran off, you ask me. Must have had a thing for each other.
Oh, she went missing a day before he did. And someone found an officer's pistol in the gutter. I think something else happened. Maybe they went inside the conservatory.
Look, Karnaca's leaking people. We tell ourselves we're keeping it together, but everyone is afraid of what will happen when it really falls apart.
Ain't fair. Oh. Okay.
Just saw something.
The thing I saved not long ago, I think. Yes, not long ago. Good. I did not see her over there. Okay. Actually, hold on. I think I am going to turn this back to hold rather than toggle. I don't know. Okay, does this open? No. Okay. Cool. Cool. Howler does. What's up here? Dead end. Okay. Okay. There's a rune or bone charm nearby. 2 of them. Okay, well.
Okay, got enough to worry about. Now they say there's someone on the prowl.
That's okay. I just didn't want to alert him or piss him off or anything. So we're just gonna... see, is he alone in here? Seems to be. Alright, take that. Winnow. You want to know what happened to the owner before you? When he says no more payouts, and that's that, we says, all right, you got us, and left him alone. Then we paid one of his friends to take him fishing a week later. They were out on the water all day, real good day, caught a lot of fish. Coming back, his friend gave him a letter from us and ran off. In it, I spelled out how the bait they was using all day was bits of his mother. Ooh. Howlers don't play, you piece of shit. You got 3 days. Damn. Gin 2 ounces, cane sugar, a small spoon. A handful of ice and fresh nutmeg. Oops. More woes afflict Dust District residents. Situation inside the Batista District continues to deteriorate at a rapid pace. Not long ago, the area prospered under the watchful eyes of mining operations owner Aramis Silton. But the well-liked workers' advocate disappeared 3 years ago under suspicious circumstances. And since then, the entire district has been afflicted by increasingly foul air and gang violence. A functionary from the Grand Sarkonan Guard admitted that the group has essentially abandoned the area. It's simply too dangerous, he said, of the crime inside, and what is now commonly called the Dust District. The overseers and the damn howlers fight for control of this in the streets, with skirmishes every day, assassinations, torture, and so forth. After a while, we just decided to withdraw and let the two have at it. Sealed it all up behind a few well-placed walls of light. Okay, let's look at the bone charm I just got. I think it's a curse. Oh wait, no. Those are the ones I have equipped. Interesting. Killing bloodflies or rats restores mana. Interesting. I kind of want to do something with that. I'll just equip it for now. I've got plenty of space.
Karnaka. Make this great city chart of the law. This is the Duke,
You know, the amount of times that Vincent D'Onofrio, I hope I'm saying his name right because he deserves it, played a highfalutin villain versus a vigilante in the streets who is very stealthy and can kick all of the ass. The number of times that he's done that, if I had a nickel for the number of times he's done that, I'd have 2 nickels. Which is not a lot, but it's weird that it's happened twice. No, he's phenomenal. Actually, he may have done it more than twice. I don't know, but he's phenomenal as the Kingpin in Daredevil. Absolutely phenomenal for it, and he's phenomenal in this. His voice is perfect for Duke Luca Abel. And I don't know what else I've seen him in, but I know for a fact that everything I've seen him in he's been really good at. So he's phenomenal. He deserves all of these amazing roles. All right, do I see anything else? No. Now there was a bone charm. Is that the one? No, it was this one. All right. Private rooms. Pour the gin over the sugar and stir all the ice and grate nutmeg over the top. Serve in a short glass. We'll make it hot instead if you prefer and if we like you. Interesting. I think that's connected to that other drink. Oh, speaking of blood flies.
Push out into the harsh world. You are alone, but for a few allies.
Ooh, there's a root. Well, that's just a waste of beer. Oh, hi. Ma'am? Well, I guess I'll just leave you alone then. Probably civilian. Yep, okay. Could go over there. Nah. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save and go over here. more traditional Serkonan songs. Oh, that's right, I can shadow walk now. Let's put that on 4. We'll bump you to 5. No. You're 4, you're 5. And then I'm good with the rest of that. Okay. For safe combination. I'm certain I saw one of my students at my lecture writing down the combination for my safe. That silver spoon dilettante who wants to make a career as a newspaper journalist. Sneaky fuck, he's chosen a fitting career, and his snobby cousin operates the black market shop nearby, so it must run in their well-heeled family. Now I need to ask Marguerite to change the combination to my safe. So black market probably has a combination to the safe here. Alright, well, what is this? Alright. The speed is increased when walking or running, but I just take damage. Oh, I take more damage. Helps if I read it correctly. Alright. Yep, there's a safe there. Alright. Are you flammable? I don't remember. Nope. All right. Anything that says flammable. Flammable, here we go. Now then. I think I saw one more thing potentially flammable. Chloroform, that would help. Not as much as flame. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else. That's okay. Okay. All right. There's the Royal Conservatory. Ooh, they have a movable one of those. That's going to be important to know. I've been up there. We came from there. We're just going to leave you to rest. Alright, we're gonna say that done with the blood fly room. I want this. Bunch in the conservatory. There's a rune up there. Aha! Fascinating. Okay. Well. Well then. Wellity, wellity, wellity. Go get that, shall we? Whispers of the Void. Howling Bolts. Stinging Bolts. Can't carry any more of that of either of those. You know, I'd appreciate some explosive ones. No? Okay, fine. Can I break these? No. More songs.
Look at you, making your way across this shuddering city. Brianna Ashworth would have been miserable as a member of high society, forced to wed some bloated banker. Her only moments of real freedom, getting drunk at fancy balls, and slipping away to couple with strangers. It would have ended in an unhappy marriage and a late-night plunge into an icy river. But just before mother and father married her off, so many years ago, she found Delilah instead. It was all highways and graveyards after that, never looking back. Vice Overseer Byrne is an ambitious man, but he believes in the Abbey's mission, protecting the good people of the Empire against the likes of us. You know he'd be happier deep down if this ended with Brianna Ashworth's head on a spike. Maybe yours as well.
Okay, 2 runes. I could get, what is this? Premonition. Hmm. Far reach would allow me to pull objects or slow time as I'm falling. Hmm. I've already got that maxed. Okay. Move through rat tunnels in in the stealthy form of shadow walks. Hmm. Maybe. And assassinate or incapacitate up to 2 enemies while in shadow walk. Move faster while in shadow form. Hmm. Rapid sprint, cat fall. Hmm. Nah, let's do this one. Just like it works. It works just like a water tap does. That's great. All right, saving. Game cannot be saved. There we go. That was weird.
Someone there.
Well. Okay. Okay, and that takes me out there, which is where the guards were. Yep, they're right there. Oh, I'm turned around. Hold on. Okay.
Smells like piss. What a dump.
Okay.
More bad things have happened here in the last 5 years than in all the years.
There's that.
Before that, I know that much.
Okay. Oh, wrong button. I mean, correct button, wrong power. Let the thing regenerate. There's that guy I left unconscious. Down there is where I came up from. Guards over there, nothing. Gonna hop down here. So. Just gonna... Don't worry about it, we're gone, we're good. Okay.
You've been warned.
Nothing. Howler dust, mulberry mead, howler dust.
Something stinks around here. It's not my job to clean up. Working for the Duke's not so bad, as long as you're Grand Guard. I'd hate to be anybody else, but I can't do that right now.
Okay. Well.
Maybe it's nothing.
Wrong word. Stuck over here.
Who opened this door?
Racket.
Howlers.
This is filthy. Makes a person sick, it does.
All those clouds, like an iron lid on the city.
What in the void is that noise?
I don't want to talk about it. I thought she'd throw it with a bit more arc rather than just right down on their feet. Oh, Emily. Miss Caldwin.
Still got me one. Then if I eat it,
Come on.
if he eats it,
There we go.
then for what?
Do some squats. All right. Drop onto this. Okay. Are there any more people other than these two?
Not gonna apologize.
There we go.
Now if I see anything suspicious. Everything.
Flammable rum. That door will open. What's in here? Oh, this, I bet this is the black market.
Why do you cover your face? What do you want?
You don't know. You don't want to know.
Sorry, please take a look around.
The crank wheel. I feel like that crank wheel is going to come in handy.
Sorry. Welcome to my shop.
You're not closed.
An acquaintance of mine is supposed to be holed up in an office overlooking the Royal Conservatory. Check on them if you're headed that way. I'd check myself, but the streets are locked down. I'd make it worth your time.
I'll think about it.
See anything you like? What a pleasant surprise to see you again. This is what I have for upgrading your equipment. I look forward to the day when I can reopen my gallery. No need to wrap it for you, I suppose. An excellent choice.
Am I on money?
Let's see, I have some
200.
upgrade plans for your gear.
All right. Hours. We have one room charm. We'll go ahead and do that.
What a pleasant surprise to see you again.
Okay. Interesting. Good to
I
know.
hope they accept my transfer. I've got to get over to one of the other districts.
The Oracular Order.
Brianna Ashworth, curator of the Royal Conservatory. For a while, I believed Ashworth had some connection to the occult in Karnaca.
Oh well.
Something is happening that I don't understand. The overseers are the forward face of the Abbey, but equally important are our sisters from the Oracular Order. To be direct, I suspect something is wrong within their sect. Subtle changes to the types of proclamations they're making.
Could be anything.
Small, but troubling deviations from tradition. But publicly saying anything along those lines will get me accused of...
Overseer Ogburn. I should be back in a few days. Continue to compile information on Brianna Ashworth's activities. Despite the odd letter we received from our oracular sisters in Culero, not like them to issue a proclamation without certainty. But I know I'm right about Ashworth. My gut tells me she's a threat. That said, the Howlers are my priority. This conflict with Paolo could affect our influence in Karnaca for years to come.
Heresy by my rivals within the Abbey. Is it possible
the look on his
that
face.
Ashworth has
Well,
infiltrated
who was
the
he
Oracular
expecting,
Order?
the Empress?
So Vice Overseer Byrne thinks Ashworth is interfering with the Oracular Order. If true, it's another reason she has to be eliminated.
Oracular Order is divided. There are the 7 strictures. Come on, there you go. Grenade.
How many more hours of this? If I had a timepiece, I know. Yeah, about 3 more hours.
Tell me what you think.
Let's put this guy a bit more in a place more comfortable for him. Don't need him hurting himself, you know. Okay. Next floor. Observatory closure extended.
Hair feels heavy. Hard to get a good lungful. I'm sure it's nothing. Someone just heard a dog bark or something. Of course, now we're all on edge. going.
How far back was the save? Okay, not that far. I'm even more mad at myself because I knew there was a third one over there. And I wouldn't be surprised if there was a fourth one.
What the? Go back to the board. One night at the Bentley house. One night. Now I'm covered in chankers.
I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. Okay, so we got those two, this
Shot.
one.
Something unsavory going on. I'm getting good and drunk after this.
It's okay, man. You don't need to drink. Section 21, regular maintenance. All right. That would be why I could hear them so clearly.
Someone there?
Worst assignment ever. Nothing ever happens.
Oh well.
All right. actually.
Hello. You in?
I've got enough to worry about without their constant complaining.
All right, this opens up to there.
My own back. Just work a double shift. Just don't have to listen to him tell me about how good it was.
Oh shit, there's a fourth one over there.
Did I close my locker before coming out?
I can't reach her.
Last time I left it open, someone left a hagfish in my jacket. What's going on?
Someone there?
Damn it. I tried. Oh god, when did I save? Okay. Not that long ago.
This shirt reeks. I gotta get a spare uniform.
Okay.
I'll have to listen to him tell me about how good it was under the Duke's father.
Wait till he puts on those boots. Sees the surprise I left for him.
The guards are mean to each other. He will absolutely see me if I do that. Well, I'll try.
Gotta keep my mind on my duties. Forget about that kiss.
An entire shipment of oil royalties just gone. Taken right from under their noses. Idiots.
Where's 5?
There once was a man from old land. Was cockle as wee as a minnow. What's the matter with you?
What's going on?
I love that so much. All right, let's get him out of the door before he gets seen by somebody. Area surrounding the Royal Conservatory remains in lockdown. Keep the roads clear during curfew and block off side street access. Maintaining the wall of light is the responsibility of everyone in the squad, and I expect the windmills that power the damn thing to be well guarded all the time. Oops. If any irregularities occur, contact the technical officer immediately. 3rd Lieutenant Benjamin Chow. Well, y'all failed, so... Alright, next. Alright, there's a chick. Here we go. There's the guy I shot. Courtyard gate key. Cool. There were 5 of them here. That's 3. 4. And the 5th one was down here. My finger twitched. My bad. Alright, so we know he won't see me here. We'll actually do him. Her. Alright. 1. 2. 3. Oops. 4. And then 5. Okay, so the public dock is where I came in. 1 is where I'm at. I've been back through here. I've been in here. I've been through here, been in there, been in there, been in there, sort of. Oh. All right. Okay. Okay. There were some faucets around here somewhere. Right here. One more. Come on. A little bit more. Please. There we go. All right. Okay. Saving. I need to figure out how to get down below the fucking black market thing.
Huh? Sorry, we're closed.
Crank wheel.
All
It's
right,
fine.
we're open, but please make it quick.
It's fine. I'm just borrowing your crank wheel. I bet it goes there. Yeah, there it is. And then saving and cranking. This game is clever. Oh God. Okay. Saving. Oh, I bet I know what I need to do. Alright, going in here. Now, normal crossbow bolts. Gonna... You alerted? Nope. Okay. Yep, there we go. Did he see me? I don't want to choke him out because I want to continue to utilize him. Oh, right. I saved on the wrong side of this.
I was pretty sure I took it with me.
What a pleasant surprise to see you again. An excellent choice.
Now I'm gonna go ahead and max those out. And
I'm
those.
certain you will be satisfied with your purchase. No need to wrap it for you, I suppose.
Nah, I won't buy it because I know where there's one.
Visit again soon.
Thank you.
And keep a close watch on your coin.
Well, if my coin goes missing, I know where to look. Saw a young woman digging near the Royal Conservatory. I thought she must have lost something, so I approached to help. But as I got close, I could see she was burying someone recently dead. Before she looked up from her exertions, I ran. So many things are odd lately. An owl nailed to a door on my way to market, dead, but I felt it was watching me. Who would do such a thing? A woman with strange eyes entered my shop and wanted to buy elixir, but as trade, she offered a jar of slugs. I told her no, but she argued, said they were raised only on dog's blood, as if that made them more valuable. Sinister was her look when I asked her to leave. What will become of me in this city? Now let him run. Nah. I need to somehow be able to do this without alerting him.
The district is so quiet since the conservatory was closed. Are worse here than any district in Kanaka. And it used to be such a prosperous district, too.
Okay, saving. He's still not cowering.
To the day when I can reopen my gallery.
There we go. Okay, I don't want that because that's a sticky grenade. Fuck.
The district is so quiet since the conservatory was closed.
And with that, I'm pretty good to go, I think. Yes. Okay. Saving. All right. Now, near the cash register, I grabbed everything I could from back there. He didn't have anything to loot on him to pick his pocket. I'm gonna just... No. Hello.
What a pleasant
Perfect.
surprise to see you again.
All right.
You want blueprints for better weaponry.
I'm gonna just go ahead and do this one.
No need to wrap it for you, I suppose.
Cool.
Farewell.
Thank you.
And do take care out on the streets.
You too, man. You're the one who's not exactly built for out here. All right. So let me pull up my... scared me for a second. Didn't think it was gonna open. Oh, this is what I'm looking for. We've been through here and here. I've not been really in here any, but we've been in this part here. We've been through there, through there. I need to find this friend of his he mentioned to check on. That felt like a mission to me.
If I can just make it through this shift, then I can go and have a mug of...
All right. He said he has a friend whose office overlooks the conservatory. Well... Oh, I bet that's the person who's... Nah. I bet it's the person who lived here, whose safe is what we bought the thing for. Pistol, bullets, gold, or silver actually. Okay. No, shopkeeper's associate is over there. There's the Royal Conservatory. Have to take care of that. There's some guards down there. Go find this associate. Oh, that was cool.
We're playing dice tonight.
Not this
You
time.
in?
You bet. Wouldn't miss that.
Chloroform. Ivory. Aquatic nature. Okay. I have a new assignment for one with your unique talents. I'd like you to retrieve an old Roseboro prototype on display at the Royal Conservatory. It's likely well protected, but I'll double your finder's fee. Bring it back to me at the shop. MV. So the Roseboro prototype is on 3. It's over here. Oh, it's marked as the Roseboro prototype. Okay, fair enough. Okay. How are we doing on time? We still have some time. Let's see here. How do you guys react to my existence?
Covering your face won't make the Grand Guard happy.
Ain't worried about them, bitch.
I used to work in the mines. Don't recommend it.
Don't bother looking for work at the docks. Just tried. No luck.
I wonder where this comes out. Oh, just outside. Fair enough. Well, helps if I look around, doesn't it? Come on. There we go. Alright. We know where that goes. We don't need to mess with it. I'm still saving again. Closing the door.
Air feels heavy. Hard to get a good lungful.
One night at the body house. One night. Now I'm covered in shanks.
Getting so uncanny.
Huh? I was pretty sure I took it with me.
Just dumps him into the water. Come on, save the game. There we go. From here, I could just climb across there. Ow. Come on. There's a way in through there, too.
If he eats it, then
What happens if I just dump this in the water? Oh, it floats. Fair enough. Come on.
Maybe I should just work on this shit. I swear that little listen didn't tell me about how good it was. C-D-E-N-G-H-I-J-K.
Who's there?
Q.
Fine. This is fine. It's fine. I'm not gonna put it in the water. I'm just gonna. Let's just explore down here for a second. There's another way in there, through there. There we go.
I've got to get over to one of the other districts. Martha, won't you marry me? 12 weeks have I been at sea, chasing monsters in the brine, dancing hagfish on the lawn. Martha, won't you marry me? 12 weeks have I been at sea. So if I have to, then I give him one.
Worst assignment ever.
Then if I eat
Nothing
it,
ever
no,
happens.
if he eats it, then
I don't think Domino's gonna serve me here. At least not yet.
tasted awful. That weren't no blue-jawed hagfish. River crust is more likely.
Damn it. I need to pee.
I know all my brothers, and then some.
Oh, I never checked that place out. Hi. Oh, dropped way too low there. There we go. 10 o'clock. I'll be wrapping it up shortly. I just want to check this place out before I call it. I was hoping to get those guards done so I could just go straight into the conservatory tomorrow. Not tomorrow, next time. But yeah, that's not gonna happen. Where does this spit me out? Oh, over here. Perfection. Absolute perfection. Okay. You're not openable. You're not openable. So it's just this room? Perfect. Perfect. And this is a good place to pick up next time. So let's go ahead and save. And refresh that. Not refresh, overwrite, that's the word. And yeah, we're gonna wrap it up there for the night, actually for the week technically. But yeah, so just as a heads up, I will be taking a week off sometime in the next few weeks. Unsure which week exactly, but I will let you guys know when I have that figured out. Yeah, before we head out, just a quick reminder to check out the Linktree, which is linktree/Crimson Knight, the place where you can follow me for updates, join my Discord, support my streams and the rest of my content. Check out my VODs on YouTube. You know, all the usual stuff that people have, and of which I have probably more than I should. But yeah, we'll be back. But yeah, check that out, Linktree/Crimson Knight, Ko-fi.com/Crimson Knight, or Patreon.com/Crimson Knight. And you can check them all out in the Linktree, like I said. That's it for the week. We will be coming back on Monday with more Assassin's Creed Origins. And so, let's see, do I have any other announcements or anything else like that I can think of? Not that comes to mind. So, yeah, we'll be back on Monday with Assassin's Creed Origins, and we'll be back next Friday with more of Dishonored 2. And so until then, remember to have empathy, be kind, be safe, love yourselves, and love everyone around you, and I will see you all next time. I love you all. Peace out.